You guys haven't seen me as I haven't been on the best health, you know, and so on. So I just wanted to pop in and say Happy New Year to everyone, and just, you know, thumbs up. And we have ARON with us here that we're going to pick in. I just want to give a very quick update. I am working with Connect for helping everyone, and we're going to be very fast up and forward here, guys. Now it's good stuff happening. I am excited. I am in Bangkok. I will see ARON tomorrow, which I see is here on the call. Can you unmute yourself, ARON?
Yes, I am unmuted. Everybody Brilliant. Can hear me.
So I'm so happy to be back and having a meeting with ARON tomorrow, and we're going to have some fantastic things happening here, not only during 2022, but also in the next days, next weeks, next months, and so on. So I just wanted to say hello to you guys. I will be with you on the Zooms probably from tomorrow. ARON, are you taking over? We have Stephen also with us here, exactly. And you can update what's going on. Thank you, guys.
So all my friends all over the world, we have, I'm sure, over 20 nations and some big leaders, some very big leaders, and some of you who will become maybe the biggest leader of all. Seriously speaking, guys, the opportunity we have here in Connect with this bandwidth of products is awesome. It is really the blockchain with a purpose. It's a different technology, what is behind, and what has become easy to transfer and transmit to the masses in, I repeat it, I underline it, in a legal way. So some of you are with us now a few months, and we were in the beginning starting with a little bit a different concept, but due to the connection of Nigel Allen and with Wright Thurston, the big boss of the entire concept of Connect, unbelievable things are in the making. So it took a little bit more time, but yes, of course, we, as Stefan said many times, we would like to have it running already month ago, but certain things take time. There is Christmas, all the holidays, this Corona did also his part. Many people get a little bit under pressure with Corona, but I'm not here to find excuses. I'm just here to say it's worth to stay in the team, to build the team. It's worth to be here in the beginning as pioneer of this journey, because we will write history. And this history, what we are writing here, is not history in network marketing only. This will go into the normal blockchain economy as well. I'm very sure that big companies, name it, Apple, Tesla, and all those big giants, they will go and jump into the node business, into this real decentralized idea of business. And once again, one more time, a network company, I mean, Connect is not only a network company. We are with the vehicle of network marketing, but we're building a big community. But let's say it, with network marketing, once again, we will be in the market before everybody knew it. The big Bitcoin guys, man, I remember 7-8 years ago when we started with network marketing and the idea of their own coins, okay? Nobody knew about Bitcoin. No, the big banks were joking, laughing, the big guys, and now all the Fortune 500 companies in America are in blockchain. So one thing is sure, we are on the right track. Some of you maybe, no, those of you who are here, you didn't get cold feet, so you are a winner, you will make it. You will write history with us. And I know already that here, with all the money we made in the past, the millions and whatever, what we will make here in this concept with this product in a legal way, this is never been done before in the history of network marketing. So there's not only people like me who can hype and who are motivated. Sorry, we have behind people who work and do this project in the real economy. Okay, there is not only Connect who is doing this. There is so many different projects behind waiting to be immigrated in this concept that at the end of the day, everybody who is here will have big success. I have my personal success, like some of you guys. I know we will go on $10 million monthly income here. Why? Because in terms of blockchain and this Bitcoin universe, $10 million is not a lot, but $10 million changing a lot for everybody, even as lifetime income. But I want to look, let's point on the stars, let's aim for the stars. If you end up on the moon, it's already good. And guys, we can reach it, we will reach it, because we have all in place very soon, okay? There will miss a few small parts, what need to be done, need to be fixed in order that we can let it happen. And I'm so proud to be in this team and to have finally, after these many years of crusade in this ocean of opportunities and billions and trillions, I am, look, if this would not be a company with seat in USA, I would close my window already the first minute. I would say, no, thank you, I have had enough. Promises, and after we go there and after everything is gone. But because it's from USA, because it's those people like Wright Thurston behind, this makes it for me 51% reason to do the business, more than all the money and all the other attractions. 51% my personal decision is because it's a US company. The brilliant projects behind is the other 49%, okay? But 51% is because it's from USA. And I don't want to take too much of your time. I will very soon give the word over to the president of Connect, Mr. Stephen Miller. He was all the days with us in Zooms, and even he got a really hard punch from this Corona, what wasted there also in Utah. But look, I see the people, even they were sick, like Stephen, we had him every day on call. We were speaking, we were, you know, this shows me that if people work for this with passion, that they, even if they are sick, go and do and show their face and ask and discuss with us. This is more, guys, this is much more than just working for a company. This is something like we all are on a mission. And those of you who put now metal on the pedal, the next weeks, the wildest dream will happen, with all respect to the falling economy all around the world. Certain economies fall down, but certain go straight up to heaven. And we are here with Connect, guys. So thank you, Stephen. The word back to you, and keep on pushing. This is our very best chance of life.
Thank you so much, Aaron. I appreciate that. You know, I want to talk and just get really very real. You don't have to be here. I don't have to be here. None of us have to be here. No one is holding anybody hostage and saying, hey, you've got to be here and you've got to stick around. And I don't ever want to waste anybody's time, much less my own. Time to me is the most precious resource on earth. Money can be made, it can be spent and then made again. Energy, you can actually regain your energy. You go to sleep, you know, and you eat good food and you can get energy back. Time is the one resource that you can never get back. It is the most valuable and the most precious resource, and I do not take it for granted. So I want to ask you a few questions. How are you spending your time? And when I'm asking you, I ask myself the same exact questions. How am I spending my time? And is that helping to build my purpose and to build what I believe is going to be the largest blockchain community in the world? Or am I spending my time, you know, being negative or thinking, you know, that things maybe they won't work, or, you know, am I getting into that nasty thinking? One of my, you all know that I read a lot. You know, I've talked about my background, coming from a very, very poor kind of state with my family, growing up, and a lot of our experiences. One of my favorite books that I have really latched onto is a book called Working with the Law. It is a short book, but it is power packed. And I wanted to share a couple of things from this book that I thought were so powerful that it's good for anybody. It's good for me. I mean, when I read these, I don't read these for anybody else. I read these books for me, but oftentimes I learn so much that I feel like I have to share a few things. And so I want to share a couple of things. And it's talking about your thoughts. And he says, the first question in our self-development is, are we controlled by our thoughts, or are we controlling our thoughts? Just, you don't have to answer this question, but I want you to think about it for a second. Are you controlled by your thoughts, or are you controlling your thoughts? Because basically, in the state of creation, creation is orderly, it's disciplined, and it's disciplined, constructive state of thinking. See, everything has to be thought about first. When you look at the very biggest companies in the world, you look at Amazon, and I saw a little clip this morning on Amazon, and Jeff Bezos was saying, yes, he's wealthy and he's made a lot of money himself. He owns 17% of Amazon, which means the other 23% of Amazon is owned by other people. He has made other people over $850 billion. Now, just think about that. Yes, he's wealthy himself as an individual. He's made a lot of money, but he has made other people so much more money because he thought about this. He had an idea. He caught the vision for that idea, and he controlled his thinking rather than letting his thinking control him. If you knew how many times Amazon was going to go out of business, you'd probably be shocked. If you knew how many times Apple was just about to go out of business completely, you'd probably be shocked. Now, I'm not saying this to scare you, because we're not going out of business. We have no investors. We need no investors. We have all the funding that we will ever need to grow what we're doing right now. It's actually, it's very humbling to be in this position, to be able to build and to grow this. What I want you to do and think about is, where are you putting your thoughts? Another thing that I wanted to, it said hold on, let me see it real quick. Let me find it. It says, oh, I love this part. It said, nature has no problems that she cannot solve. There's no problem in nature, right? No issue that comes up. There's no obstacle that shows itself in nature that isn't solved. Think about even some of the global problems we see in nature, pollution and different things like that. I was born and raised in Florida, and there's a lot of people in Florida. There's a lot of pollution in Florida. And a couple times a year, there's a hurricane that comes through and takes all the pollution, all the air pollution, and just it blows it out, right? It's gone. And nature, even though these big problems sometimes that we feel like are big, if we are in positive state of thought, if we are thinking about solutions, those solutions can come. Nature will actually provide, or the universe or God, whatever you want to call it, will provide all of the answers. And I believe in that, but it only happens if you are consistent and persistent in a state of positive and constructive, creative thought. And so as you're going throughout your days, identify those areas in your life where maybe that negativity, maybe it's creeping in. Maybe you're thinking to yourself, man, this is taking too long. And it is, it's taking a long time, right? There are things that have taken a lot longer than we thought it would. But I will tell you right now, the groups and individuals that are pushing forward right now, that have caught the vision and that see it, that are moving forward, are going to create for themselves things that have never been done before. They're going to put themselves in a position that most people don't even think is possible. I've seen it. I come from a really poor family where we would go and get food out of dumpsters. That was my childhood. I would go and find food in dumpsters, and we would take it home and freeze what was good and hold on to that and keep it, and then we would discard what was bad. And I had so many friends that came over to my house, and they never knew that they were eating dumpster food, because as a family, we were always trying to think positively and figure out how to create the best that we could with what we had in that situation. And it led me to where I am today. I can tell you there's no way that I would be here, be part of this amazing project, be able to lead out in the way that I've been able to, had I not made the choice to stick with positive, constructive, creative thought. And so as much as I know, I've talked to so many people throughout the world, I know that there are a lot of people that don't quite understand this concept. I'm talking to leaders right now. I'm sure you all get it. You know that as you persist in positive thought, you begin to create what you're persisting in, right? If you persist in negative thought, though, you're going to create what you're persisting in there as well. And so it's so important that as a community together here, as leaders together here, that we get our eye on the ball, we focus, and then we persist in that positive thought, controlled, disciplined thinking. Because as we do that, that's when all the solutions come. That's when the problems get solved. That's when things move forward even faster than we thought even that it was possible. And that's when we start to see all the success that we all want to see. I can tell you right now, there's been some massive strides in the last few days. You've probably seen in your back offices, you've probably seen the BlockBot report come up. And the neat thing about the BlockBot report is that is to report on the progress of your BlockBots, right? That's the progress of your BlockBot nodes that you're running. They're still tweaking that a little bit, but right now you should be able to go in there and see what your BlockBots are creating for you, as well as the value of what those BlockBots are doing for you. When you look on that, the neat thing about it is it's actually going to show up and show you kind of a whole report on, number one, all your BlockBots together. Then you can drill down and see your BlockBots individually, of course. And right now that is actually tied into Uniswap for green. And so it's pulling a value in for green because green actually has a value. If you've taken a look, excuse me, if you've taken a look recently at what the market has been doing overall, you know, this is very common in the crypto space. If you've seen what's happened in the crypto markets over the last few days, it can look scary to some people. I've actually had a lot of conversations with friends who are looking at the markets and thinking to themselves and asking me, Stephen, what's going on? The markets are all dropping. Everything is in red. Maybe you felt that way before too. But when they come to me and they say that, I always respond with, well, yeah, that's a natural part of the marketplace. That's a natural part of cryptocurrency. That's a natural part of blockchain. We see rises and falls. The trick is when you see those falls, not to get scared. The trick is when you see those falls to get excited, because when you have a dip like we've seen over the last few days, what does that mean? Normally, when you see a dip, what we've seen, at least my experience has been, when I see a big dip, it's usually followed by a much more massive rise. And that can happen over time, right? Takes some time to do that. But right now I've seen all the markets go down, 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 although I don't know if you paid attention or not, but although almost the whole market has been dropping, green has actually gone up in that same amount of time. I don't know if you took a look or saw that on Uniswap. All of the other markets, you know, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Doge, it's all, you know, Cardano, they're all going down the last few days, but green has actually gone up in value a little bit, which is really awesome. I think in that says a few things. It talks about the strength of the project and what we're doing, but also what we're doing and the persistent positive thought that we're putting into these projects, as well as, of course, hours and hours of hard work and thought. And it's just, I'm so excited about where we are. I think we are being primed. The marketplace is primed for real technologies that offer real reward, that also are blockchains with a purpose. If you haven't caught that theme yet, everyone here on this call, I believe, is here for a reason. I believe that you've had experiences that have gotten you to where you are today. I believe that those experiences have led you here so that you could step up as a leader and bring the benefits of the blockchain to the world. And if that's not you, that's okay. But that's where I'm here. That's why I'm here. That's why I show up every day. That's why even when I'm sick, I'm jumping on calls and getting after it, because I know that what we're building is beyond anything I've ever built before. I already know it. I know that switch. I'm wearing the switch shirt today. I know that switch, green, blue, liberty, digger, give, win, all of these projects are going to propel so many people into greater success than they've ever seen before. I just know it. I've already seen it with Gala. I've seen the lives that we've been able to reach and touch because of this core technology that we've been able to build and then utilize and stamp out. And so I know that I am, I'm not always the biggest rah guy. I know how to. I know how to motivate. I've spoken on stages to big groups all over the world. I love that. but I also love just getting real. I love getting real into the projects, what's happening, and the positivity that this is going to bring to the world, because I've already seen it. And so, anyway, that's just kind of what I wanted to share today. Aaron, I'll hand it back to you.
Okay, very interesting. Guys, you see that at the end of the day, no matter which business you have, doesn't matter if it's in technology, if it's in gold mining or in blockchain or in education, it's all at the end of the day a question of your attitude. It's always a question of your attitude. In our case, we had this waiting period, what took a little bit longer, but for me, I went through much harder things in life. And I'm sure that some of you guys had lived much harder things than waiting until this is done, until this is done, until this is done. Because the menu, what we have on the table, I'm sure that 99% of population will be satisfied what we have because of the different projects, because of the blockchain technology with a purpose, because of the solution in this Corona economic crisis. We have it here. And again, network marketing is the fastest way from an idea, from a project to the end customer. And you and me and all my friends will be all we will all go in the Olymp of network marketing, of blockchain, because this reverse staking, what is applying here in the Connect. Stephen, maybe you have a short explanation about this reverse staking, because this, I think, is the key point of this, what Gala showed already, right?
Thank you. Yeah, so reverse staking is a technology that's never been done before, or at least I've never seen it anywhere. And you've all heard of staking. Staking technology is really awesome. Actually, staking is a way for a lot of early on projects. Sorry, excuse me. My body is just trying to get rid of the last of all this. So, but reverse staking, you've all heard of staking. Staking is where you put your certain amount of rewards or tokens in a smart contract, and usually you commit them to be there for a certain amount of time. Maybe it's 6 months, maybe it's a year, maybe it's 2 years. And because of you doing that, you're basically saying, I believe in this project so much, I'm going to put these here and I'm going to let my tokens or my rewards grow. And you typically will get a certain percentage of reward on top of what you have in that staking contract. Okay, so that's normal staking. Reverse staking, and the whole purpose for normal staking programs is to keep people from using those rewards, right? It's to keep them, and I'm just being real. This is what it's for, right? It's to keep you from going into the marketplace and dumping it, and keep you from maybe crashing, some of that. So that's staking. Reverse staking, on the other hand, is saying, hold on a minute, we want you to use your rewards. As a matter of fact, we want you to use those rewards with what they were meant to do in a very specific fashion. And as you use those rewards, you can actually receive or earn in return another portion of reward, right? And so with green, what we're building is the ability for people to use their green to pay their power. And once the power is paid and it's provable on the blockchain, you will then receive that a portion of that reward in return. And so you would receive green back. By using green, you receive green back. I mean, this has never been done before. And this is only possible because of where green has been. Green has spent the last 3 years building and growing and mining, and there's been a portion of that that's gone into kind of this green battery concept that we've been talking about for a long, long time. And that green battery concept is going to be the foundation of this reverse staking technology to allow individuals to earn back as they spend their green in the right ways. And so, yeah, I mean, that to me is huge. That is a true savings on power. And if we can save people on their power in a lot easier way than they could have ever done it before, everyone will use green to pay their power. I mean, if you can save 25 or 50% on your power bill, wouldn't you use green to do so? And I think the reality is, I think everyone around the world would. So we're working on that technology right now, and I think that technology is going to have far-reaching impact. I'm sure that there will be applications of that technology in a number of different things and the different projects that we're working on. But yeah, that's kind of that in a nutshell.
Fantastic, guys. And I can't wait the moment when we have all those information packed into different languages, the main languages as Spanish, German, French, Korea, Japanese, Thai. Then we can, the moment this all is ready with the different languages, it means we will have hundreds of thousands of people already. And all of us are here in this very small group who are part of this creating the tools. I mean, we have very efficient team behind in marketing now, what got the order to go to execute, to produce video materials and many things in many, many different languages. So I would just want to point out that you are on the right moment, at the right place, with the right people in the creation when the little plant comes out of the ground. And this is then will grow like this bamboo, what stays for a few years in the ground, and suddenly it goes to the sky. And this will happen here. I know a lot about the network marketing area. I did some pretty good things. I did also some things where I didn't know they were not so good at the end of the day. So, but what here will going to take place with this concept, and I pointed out again, America as mother country of the company, this is totally going break all records. And no matter where you are in this planet, in this world, the moment is right that you are here. When it's a little bit annoying to wait, close one eye, close the other eye, come to the call, get the energy from us, get the energy from Mr. Steven, get the energy from Staffan, come here, charge the batteries. The moment you start earning money, then you have the energy from your money, from your rewards, okay? But in the beginning, it's always your mind, your brain, your thought, what keeps on pushing. Guys, I think we have all today. Tomorrow will be a lot of good announcements in the evening because they will work and finish the task what we had the last days on the table. America starts now with the work after they had this little bit issue with the corona in all of their employees there. So be prepared that tomorrow we will have a lot of good news. Staffan will be here with me. We will host the Zoom together with you. And let's invite the people. Now is the time to wake up your prospects again. Let me explain it. We will be ready in 2-3 weeks to enroll many people, okay? Now it's time to wake up your prospects, what you have been in contact the last 2-3 months. You can call them and say, guys, we are now much, much, much further. Because then you have the army to reach out the big masses in a few weeks from now. I would recommend this as a strategy. Go to your contacts who know about the story already, get them back. The new year started, the new vision for the new year, the new ideas, get them back on track, show them that we are here stronger than ever before. And I love what Mr. Steven said. The company never ever needs funding from outside. They have billions in the pocket, billions of dollars. So this is very good to know, okay? So go get your people who are already informed, and then let's work on a strategy, how we go with one big punch, with one big launch out in the masses to reach the insane networkers outside all over the world. They are looking for a solution. They're looking for a company with a purpose. They are sick and tired to jump from one company to the other, same as I am. So here we create our home. Here we create our future. Thank you for your attention and see you tomorrow on the Zoom. Bye-bye.